So I have been in a hidey hole of my own making for a really long time, and I haven't been doing anything hardly at all on social media, because the last thing you want to do when you're doing deep shame work is be seen by any being whatsoever, be it human or animal or spirit. So anyway, I'm forcing myself to do a little bit of a coming out, and I want to tell you a story about this acupuncture session I had recently that blew the freaking doors off of something. So, as I said, I've been doing a lot of shame work and core wound work, and my core wound, as many people's are, is kind of about acceptance and belonging and fear of abandonment and things like that. I think that's a very human condition. So a lot of the deep shame work that's been coming up has been centered around that. And I was just feeling so confused about where to go in life. Like, even in the shame work got so deep that it even started affecting my marriage. And I was like, oh my God, like, what's going on with this marriage? We're fine, by the way, but we're great. But I was feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. I feel alone. And I decided to get acupuncture to see if I could settle, if I could ground, if I could get some insight into something. And Spirit read my ass for Filth. She doesn't, when I hear downloads and stuff, it's usually in this very kind of like, oh, like, it's okay, honey, like tone. This was not bad. This was, she got sick of my shit. Probably almost my higher self, like when you hear downloads, it's a mixture of both, like, universal, like, cosmic energy and your higher self. So both of those entities were getting sick of my shit, as they should. And I heard, picture this wounded, hurt part of you that's seeking and questioning as a being. What is that being doing? And I saw my inner child, like a young version of me, probably 3-4 years old, wandering in the woods. You know that scene in Bambi when, like, his mother has been shot by the hunters and taken away, and he's just wandering in the snowy woods at, like, dusk? That is what she was doing. And she was like, where is someone that's going to help me? Where do I go? Who do I belong to? Where am I? Like, desperately seeking some person to come rescue her from these snowy woods. And I'm in this meditation, pinned up, and I'm like, oh, that's so sad. That's what it feels like. I wonder who's gonna come save her? And Spirit was like, are you fucking kidding me? She was like, absolutely not. You have abdicated your own responsibility to yourself. You have abandoned yourself, and you have allowed her to go out and wander wilderness in these woods, seeking something that she doesn't know what she's looking for, because you, as an adult human being, have decided that is a better option than going and collecting her yourself and giving her the self-love that she needs. So get off your ass. She literally said that. She said, you get off your own ass and go collect her. Scoop her up. Tell her that she is worthy. Tell her that you have her and that she is always home, and that her home is always in your body and on this earth. Y'all. It was bananas. I've had experiences like that in my life, but they are few and far between. So it really shifted so much for me. that was about a month ago, maybe more. So it's not as though I like got off the table and was like, I feel great. I'm going to go be on TikTok. I'm going to go do the things. I'm still working through the shame work. I still am like having huge issues around being seen, speaking as an authority on any goddamn thing whatsoever. Because when you feel ashamed of yourself, you don't want to be seen as an authority. You don't want to speak with conviction because you're like, who the fuck am I? You know, I'm definitely going through a who the fuck am I phase in my life still. But I did want to share that story with you. Push myself out of the comfort zone. Say like, yeah. And I'm curious, like, have you... I think we all do this. How have we all abdicated our responsibility to our inner child? How have we each, in our own way, abandoned ourselves and started farming out? That was another thing. I think those were some other words that were coming through from Spirit. She was like, you farmed out your belonging to other people rather than remembering that you belong to yourself first and you belong to me. I'm not saying, and we all have character defects for that. No, this happens as a result of living in the society we live in. It happens as a result of being, raised as human beings separate in this 3D paradigm with generational trauma and the isms and the tisms and all the things. But yeah, I just really am. Oh, it was very, very potent. It was crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you. It was huge. And I hope that you can find ways that you come back to yourself, or you go collect your little ones who are wandering in the wilderness, because they're not going to find who they're looking for, because they're looking for you. They're waiting for you to come get them. I love you.